The Nintendo Entertainment System was released in 1985 in North America. The NES would enjoy a ton of success and many different types of video games. Today we are looking at one of the oldest video game genres. That's the shoot 'em up. Whether they were good, bad, or average, I'm giving these NES Shoot 'em Ups time in the spotlight. But before we get into this list, if this is your first time on my channel, or if you just haven't yet, make sure you hit that sub button to watch plenty of NES content, from countdowns and retrospectives. Alright, keep your finger on the trigger because we're blasting everything that moves with these 10 NES Shoot 'em Ups.
Now you're playing with power.
1942. You and Top Gun Super Ace must reach Tokyo and destroy the remaining aircraft before the retreating enemy can mobilize a counteroffensive. To accomplish your mission, you must battle the enemy over land, sea, and in the air through 32 realistic, death-defying levels. Do you and Super Ace have the right stuff to survive, or will this be the day that will live in infamy? So I've actually played and beaten this game, and I really wasn't too much of a fan of it, and it's because the sound effects are so annoying. It's tough not to notice how terrible the sound effects are. You're best playing this game on mute. Gradius? However you pronounce it, this is a pretty good game. You maneuver your space fighter, the Warp Rattler, through each of the 7 different and challenging stages on your mission to destroy the Super Fortress. Power boosters along the way give you extra capabilities, such as the Doppelganger option, which spins off a ghost-like twin of your Warp Rattler to double your firepower. Or perhaps you get the force field barrier that makes you invulnerable to enemy attack. It's a duel to the death while the whole galaxy watches, waits, and hopes. This is actually another game that I've beaten, and it's quite good. I'll never complain about a game with floating Easter Isle heads. Section Z. To save the planet, you must shed your mortal identity and unite in spirit with freedom fighter Captain Commando, the last astronaut in space. Concealed in your special solar-energized jet-propelled supersonic spacesuit, fully armed with quick-firing, multi-directional weaponry, you must battle the space soldiers of Balan-Gu. Your task is to infiltrate their base through 4 dangerous levels, penetrate Section Z, and destroy the crazed L-Brain before his madness destroys the world. Will you and Captain Commando defeat the cruel Balan-Gu Empire, or should he have chosen a more skillful partner? Sky Kid. You take off in your trusty single-engine biplane and head out over enemy territory. The sky fills with enemy aircraft and the dogfight begins. You climb, you dive, you do loops to get behind your enemy, and then start blasting away with your guns. The bad guys go down in flames as you draw a bead on ground-based enemy targets. Pick up bombs along the way and drop them on the big targets for a top score. It takes lightning reflexes, nerves of steel, and lots of guts to win this battle. Skoon. In this side-scrolling shooter, you control Naraqueen's sub, Skoon. Skoon is equipped with 2 weapons, an upgradable missile launcher, which shoots straight ahead to take out the weird Neptunian enemies, and an ice bomb, which shoots horizontally downwards to blow up factories and other installments. Destroying these buildings releases the humans inside, who then float out so you can rescue them. When you have 9 people on board, a small mobile island will appear on the surface, allowing you to drop off the humans and refuel. You'll need to save a lot of people and refuel regularly, as your sub only lasts about 60 seconds on 1 tank of gas. There are 8 levels in this game, each set in a different Sunken Country. Stinger. You are one of the elite, a Stinger pilot destined to rescue the professor and save Earth. But first, you have to break through 7 Attackian lines of defense, including a South Pacific island, an undersea kingdom, the African desert, the Arctic Circle, and a closely guarded stronghold in outer space. You have to master an arsenal of wacky weapons to knock off Fang, Sigmund, Squidmund, Master Blaster, and the Attackian Emperor, who has a talent for disguise. Loops, steep vertical climbs, and nerve-shattering dives are just a few of the moves you'll need to survive. Tiger-Heli. Pilot Tiger-Heli through an onslaught of enemy firepower. The task may seem insurmountable, but Tiger-Heli is the ultimate stealth jet copter. Dodge even the fastest of enemy missiles or drop an impact bomb that can detonate an entire block. Your firepower supply is endless. Help also comes from an underground guerrilla group that sends out colored crosses that becomes weapons when shot at. The more enemy artillery you liquidate, the higher the score. Go after the bonus blocks and hidden objects for extra points. Alpha Mission. The fate of the Earth is in your hands. Using an arsenal of super tech weapons, you must pilot the fighter ship Sid against the deadly fleet of 7 Stars Alliance. With wide-range lasers, honing devices, paralyzer beams, nuclear warheads, and thunder and power on your side, you must fight, often at warp speed, until every last enemy is vanquished. Will Sid be vicious enough, or will the 7-Star Alliance ruin the neighborhood? Blast off and find out. Zanic. You are fighter model Zanic, built by the 256 Riot Fleet as man's last hope against total annihilation. On board are 8 special weapons to help blast your way through 12 screens of enemy creatures and destroy the system's home base. But strike with a single blow. The more weapons you waste, the stronger the system becomes. Want a higher level of gameplay? Zanic's artificial intelligence program can intensify the action based upon your level of skill. The better you are, the more powerful the system. Star Force. You're a spaceship pilot shooting enemy aircraft and ground targets. Pick up the special letter symbols for bonuses and additional power-ups. Levels or areas are named after the Greek letter alphabet, and the end boss at the end of each area must be defeated before you can continue to the next level. Now, I actually see this game a lot in retro video game stores, but have yet to pick it up. Should I? So those were 10 NES Shoot 'em Ups. Which one of them have you played, or which one of them do you want to play now? As I said earlier, I've played 1942 and I didn't like it. But I also have played Gradius and I loved it. So let me know in the comments below which one I should play next. And of course, subscribe to my channel to watch plenty of NES countdowns. Thanks for watching.